Suit up, strap in, warm the tires, and leave on yellow. Time for the MitsuTimes podcast, presented by MitsuTimes.org, the home of the fastest Mitsubishi cars. With your host, Josh.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the MitsuTimes podcast. Today, my guest is Martin, all the way from Canada. How are you today, sir?
I'm very good, very good. I'm very busy, so I need. I broken my Gear 4 last weekend, so I go see my machinist this noon. So as we repair my gear tomorrow, and we'll assembly my transmission tomorrow evening, or go to the track Sunday and Saturday.
Round 2 is this weekend, right?
Round 2, yes, for SSPA. So my car is not ready for the SSPA 1, so I go the test for the Quebec FWD last weekend. There was 2 weekends.
Well, Martin, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into racing.
Oh boy, since 10 years. Yeah.
Is there anything that got you started in racing?
I go to the SSPA since more 10 years. So I don't racing in another event. I go to a shootout in Ohio. There was 15 years old. So nothing with my car, just for look the other car.
Well, what is it that drew you to the Colt chassis?
Because I like the Colt. So this is my first car when I have 16 years old. So I buy the Colt 1.6 turbo, and installed 3,000 Colt for the Canada. So and because I chose the Colt because of weight, so I read a sport compact car in 1999. This is a view old review, and more explication for the code for the I can put the 4G 63 Mitsubishi Eclipse in my code. This is the same file quit the filage, so it's very easy. But 2 liter the Mitsubishi Eclipse in my code. So I have an accident at 1999 with my first code. So I buy another Colt turbo in a scrap car. So the code is the block cannot start. So I will when I buy this car is white, so in the paint and black, and I modify all the car. The reason for use the car is for the weight. It's very very light. Presently 2200.
Okay. Martin, how long have you owned this Colt? What was the condition when you got it?
20 years.
What do you got going on under the hood, Martin? What upgrades do you have?
Okay. The piston rust, connecting rod power. J'ai tout cam HKS 272 intake and exhaust. So this is the same crank. I not modify the crank, and this is there was 2 year. I have a precision 58, and I buy a new turbo last year for precision 264. Yeah, and with the 58, 58, I have a 550 on the dyno, and with my new turbo, I 770 HP in the dyno. So for this is for the block. So do you have a question for the transmission? And,
Yeah. Go ahead and tell me what's going on with the transmission.
okay. In my transmission, I I I use AWD Eagle Talon for Mitsubishi Eclipse because more piece for this training. So I don't use FWD the Mitsubishi Eclipse because I don't have more space. Okay, so I buy the PPG. I have a PPG for LWD. So it, my axle, the axle for LWD have 25 slide on the axle. Okay, but for the IWD. So for front wheel drive, I cannot use the 25 spline because I scrap my axle after one event. So I buy the LSD, the FWD with 27 spline, and I modify the casing for my transmission for put the LSD 27 spline in my training AWD. And this this summer is very very good with Vincent's plan. No, I no problem with my axle presently. And last year with the front wheel drive, my tire can have only 24 inch. I cannot use 26, so I have only 4 gear in my transmission. Last year, I don't arrive at the quarter miles, and I and cut off and 4 gear at 9:00 p.m. So I call the MTM custom gear ratio at Thailand, and I create my new crown, and my pinion with uh, the crown originally have example 62 teeth, and my new crown have 56 teeth. It's very 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 nice. I do the test the first time there was 2 week, and I gear 4. I put 180 miller
Oh wow, that's big.
because uh, in the quarter miles I 166. I don't drop the gauss, so I check my log, and why I check yeah, drop the gas at the 1800 mpm, and I have only 1500 rpm. I have the oh my axle. I have a very problem with axle around 2 years because I roll with my axle the Colt 145 HP. So I broken six axle in the same summer. It's not very good. So I create the drive shaft shop for the new axle. I measure the distance before the transmission and the bearing well for the have the good light for the axle. And this axle is very perfect. I cannot broken this axle because, example, the concept spline in the transmission, and I put the bearing well for Acura Integra. This spline for the axle for put in the bearing well is very big. For two more big for the axle the Colt.
This episode of the MitsuTimes podcast is brought to you by Morrison Fabrication. They have over 25 years of combined experience in the DSM and Evo platforms: welding, fabrication, engine building, and drag racing. Their shared high level of expectation for quality, meticulousness, reliability, and efficiency, the performance and function of each piece, and consistency of fitment allows them to create true works of art that perform as well as they look. They have gained considerable knowledge and expertise over the years and are committed to the pursuit of continuous learning for unrelenting progress and advancements within and for our community. Find out more about their products at morrisonfabrications.com. Martin, what have you done as far as like weight savings and stuff to get that 9 second pass?
For do the 9 second, so presently I remove all in the habitat. So I have only my seat, and I have a roll cage with the parachute. I create a plate, the 7.5 light, and put this before the the well. So I put my battery 6 volt at right, and at the left I put my fuel cell. I'm I'm more all the way before the well. So I can one that five my 60 feet. So uh, I I uh, I I dream. So the one that four. So I will more the PSC in my turbo this weekend. So I need more the PSC for my first and my second year. It's very important for the the scale. I have a scale before the cat wells. So for balance the car and go to balance my car, I need me in my car, and the fuel cell is full gas for is very perfect for the balance the car for the traffic. I put on the 8 air in my tire, 8 or 7.5, depending on the code or heat temperature, etc. So it's very important for the big burnout. So Example, last week, so in the qualification, you have more burnout is not very good. So I spin my first and then second gear. So my for the other qualification is very good, 9.3 and 9.5 two times. So, I will racing always FWD. So I cannot transfer my car for AWD. So I can very rapid with the FWD, no problems.
Martin, how does the Colt compare to other 4G63 platforms like the Eclipse or the Evo?
But example, Eclipse or Evo for AWD, the wake is very more than me. So with SSPA, yep, two Eclipse on 8 seconds. So example for the 68, the Evo or Eclipse is very more, but after and the rat wrap here.
Martin, have you done anything as far as like aero?
No, uh, only my bumper. So I create a model for I have the same bumper example the Colt Cyborg. Yeah, pour put mon intercooler. So yeah.
What about what is your personal best so far at the track?
Six, pas six, no, 9.3, 9.3 at 1.66.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And Martin, what are you doing for the ECU? What ECU are you using?
A new
Fuel Tech. Okay.
fuel tech, and I remove all uh, quit the wires, and presently I have a breaker, five breaker on my car, only for my battery, my uh, fuel pump, and a light because I need one light for the regulations and fan for the radiator. That's it. I remove 50 weights with the wires in my car. Yeah.
Martin, who is doing the tuning?
Uh, ACSP Racing, Patrick Dumont.
Okay. Are there any future plans for the car? More power or drive chain changes or chassis work?
Uh, I will use my new turbo this summer and next summer, and after I will upgrade my turbo. So for 1,000 HP. So I don't probably they remove the window, and but if my upgrade my turbo, the regulation, so I need my car is more weight. So I will put the the plate in on my plate before the wheel. Mm, but probably example the back plate in the carbon. So But for the transmission and for the block is very good. I don't change this. So just more the turbo in 2 years. For my I need this summer 899. This is my objective this summer.
And Martin, how do people react when they see the 4G63 Colt?
Uh, Example last week, so the guys check my car as to check and very beautiful. Example, it's very nice my car. So this is the person say when you see my car.
Martin, are there any other front wheel drive Colts that you know of that are still out there running?
No, nothing. No. The Quebec. So I see another code. There was 5 years. So I don't see these codes uh, since.
Are there any all wheel drive Colts that you know of?
No, no, but not that in Quebec.
Okay. Uh, do you have any tips for someone considering a 4G63 swap in their Colt?
The first time is change the ECU because the assembling is very good. So I use the assembling for 10 years. So the fuel tech is very the best. And after you buy the ECU, after change the transmission because the transmission is always broken. So more power is broken. Yeah. The block is very good. The transmission is not good.
Martin, is there anybody that you want to call out this season to race against?
No,
Anybody that you want to beat, maybe like Aaron Bain or someone like that? Jim Flash?
yeah, yeah. Jim Flash. Uh, I can. I know Jim since 20 years. So the first time there was 20 years, Jim Flash um, set up my car in the dyno. So presently, since more 6 years, so Patrick Dumont for RCSP Racing. Mais Pat Dumont and Jim Flash is the friends. I go to Ohio, shootout, where is 50 years with Jim. Jim is here.
Good. Jim is a good guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Where can people find and follow you on social media so they can see more of this Colt?
On Facebook.
Okay. Martin, at the end, I always give people a chance to give a thanks. Is there anybody that you want to give a thanks or a shout out to?
Uh, Patrick Dumont, because Patrick is create my roll cage uh, for my axle and modify my transmission for with my new LSD and my PPG. So and I tune my car on your dyno. The only person work in my car is me and Patrick Dumont.
Okay. All right, Martin. Well, thank you so much for coming on here and taking the time to tell the story about your Colt. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you for listening to the MitsuTimes podcast. Check out our Instagram and Facebook for daily updates. Get added to our list by going to MitsuTimes.org and clicking Submit a Slip. Thank you to all of our sponsors.